Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kristen and I post DIY, lifestyle, and shop with me videos every week, soon to be twice a week. Stay tuned. If you like all of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss a future video. This week, we are going to be making DIY printed candles. The best thing about this is that you can find any picture that you want to put on these candles. Now, this is not like a new idea. I didn't invent this. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there who have done videos on this, but they really inspired me and my candles came out amazing. So I actually filmed this video a couple months ago and I was gonna post it in the summer, forgot about it, whatever. But I was going through all of my old footage and I was like, these would make great Christmas presents. Here's some ideas of like what other people did with them, and oh my god, they're just so cute. It's so cheap, so quick and easy. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm like super thrilled. I'm probably gonna be making a bunch of them for Christmas, so make sure you head over to my Instagram channel. It's at HelloKristenTV. I'm always posting all of my DIYs, my shopping adventures, and all of that stuff. So if I do make any more candles, I will be posting all of that stuff up there. I'm also gonna be doing a ton of giveaways for the holidays. So make sure that you are over there and you're active on my Instagram because I do take notice and it like triples your chances of winning. One last thing before we get started, huge thank you to Ana Luisa for sending me these pieces of jewelry. I am absolutely in love with them. I wear them all the time and I always get compliments on it. Use my code Kristen10 for 10% off your order. They make great Christmas gifts. Definitely check out like their Zodiac and spiritual line. I'm obsessed. Without further ado, let's get started.
Okay guys, so for this project, all you're going to need is some tissue paper, scissors, regular printer paper, tape, some clear stick glue, a hairdryer, a candle, and a printer. Also, you're probably going to need a laptop or computer in order to print out the picture that you want to transfer onto your candle. So I bought the scissors, the tissue paper, the glue stick, tape, all that stuff at the Dollar Tree. So this is like super affordable and it's so easy. You can get the white candles anywhere. I got this one from Walmart. You can actually get them at like the Dollar Tree and stuff too. They just didn't have the right size that I wanted this time. So I picked this one up at Walmart. It was maybe like $1 or $2. And you can get all different sizes. So I'm planning on making a whole bunch of different ones. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is do a quick Google search to find the images that you want. Save it to your computer and open it up. You can use a Word document. You can use Photoshop, Paint, whatever you want to print it out. Cut your tissue paper to the same size as your printer paper. I went ahead and I stacked a whole bunch together and cut them all out at once because I knew I was going to be making a whole lot of them. And I actually found it easier because if you're just trying to cut one single piece of the tissue paper, it's kind of difficult and it's really annoying. So I just went ahead and I did a whole bunch at the same time. Then you're going to take your tissue paper, lay it flat on the printing paper and tape it down. Once you have your logo set up, go ahead and print it out onto the tissue paper attached to your printer paper. Once your photo is done printing, cut the picture out, leaving as little extra space on the sides as possible. I found that it was a lot easier to cut out the paper if you leave the tissue paper with the actual printer paper. Otherwise, it's like really flimsy and hard to cut through. Flip your design over and use the glue stick and put it all around it and then stick it to your candle. Lay your design down over the candle and take your time with this because once you stick it down, like this is how it's going to be air dried onto it. So I like to press down the middle to make sure all of the air bubbles are out and then use my thumbs on both sides to press out the rest of the air bubbles when I'm doing this. When you're cutting out your wax paper, you only need a little bit like the size of the candle and then enough to wrap, but the trick is to line it up with the bottom so that you can wrap it around and tape it in the back and then stand it up so that when you're using the blow dryer, you don't actually have to have your hand behind it and it won't hurt. So a lot of other YouTubers are saying that, you know, it gets really hot holding the wax paper around the candle, but I found that if you just tape it around it and then you don't have to use your hand at all. As you can see, I taped it around, then I'm going to set it down and use the hairdryer to dry the ink onto the candle. Another thing you're going to want to do when you go to blow dry it is set it down on like a piece of paper because it does sweat. It like gets like wet and some things start to drip and you don't want to get it on your table. Okay, so one quick thing to note is that you're not actually transferring the ink from the tissue paper to the candle. You're actually melting the tissue paper into the candle itself. so you won't be removing any tissue paper when you're done. You also want to keep blow drying until the ink underneath starts to look nice and shiny behind the wax paper. That's when you'll know it's done. You might want to stop a few times if certain areas seem to be melting a little faster than others. Once your letters get nice and shiny, you can take off the wax paper and you have a gorgeous Versace candle. Again, guys, you can do this with any kind of printout that you want. Make Christmassy decor, gift your kids drawings on a candle for grandma, or make a luxury designer dupe for your BFF. If you try any of these projects out, definitely tag me on Instagram at HelloKristenTV and show me what you've made.
If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss a future video. Until next time.